Some people never drink, some never smoke.
Oh, and there's a woman.
But still, they get cancer. How can this happen? To understand this, we first need to know how our body works. Our body is made up of trillions of cells. Every single day, about 330 billion cells die, and new ones replace them. High level of effort is needed to fight this disease. But here's the truth. Not every cancer can be stopped. Still, studies show that around 42% of cancer cases can actually be prevented. And prevention depends on how we live our life. Cancer is feared all over the world. There was even a famous dialogue in the movie Queen. The character said,
"Uncle never drank, never smoked, but still got cancer."
People laughed, but many wondered the same thing. You may know someone who never touched alcohol or cigarettes, but still ended up with cancer. And then there are others who smoke and drink all their life, yet nothing happens to them. Why is it like this? The reason is cancer is not simple. It's complicated. Alcohol surely raises the risk of certain cancers like liver, breast, and esophagus. Smoking raises the risk of lung, mouth, throat, pancreas, and many others. Together, smoking and alcohol cause dozens of cancer types. But cancer itself is not just one disease. There are more than 200 different types of cancer in the body. So, while smoking and drinking are major causes, they're not the only ones. Now, let's understand how cancer really develops. Inside our body, cells grow, repair, and replace each other. This is made possible by something called stem cells. Stem cells are like the master cells of the body. They can create new skin, blood, muscles, and repair tissues. But sometimes a mistake happens in a cell's DNA. This mistake is called a mutation. Our body usually fixes these mistakes. We have genes that act like security guards. Some like filters that remove old or damaged cells, and some like mechanics that repair.
But if these guards and filters stop working, mutated cells keep dividing out of control. That's when cancer cells are born.
Kids? Cancer. We're gonna cure kid cancer.
These cells spread to other parts of the body. This spread is called metastasis. And that's why cancer becomes dangerous. Now about treatment. The most common one is chemotherapy. Strong chemicals are used to kill cancer cells. But these drugs also harm healthy cells that divide quickly. That's why patients lose hair, face stomach problems, feel weak, and have low immunity. To recover, many patients need a stem cell transplant. In a stem cell transplant, blood is taken from the body, stem cells are separated using a machine, and the remaining blood is returned back to the patient. This can come from their own body or from a matching donor. But finding a matching donor is very difficult. That's where organizations like DKMS step in. They keep a worldwide database to connect donors with patients. One such case was Chirag, a young boy who needed a stem cell transplant. His donor was Roman, a man living in Germany. Roman donated his stem cells, and Chirag was able to live a healthy life again.
Das war mir jetzt nicht wichtig zu wissen an wen, sondern dass meine Spende jetzt ein Leben retten konnte.
Donating stem cells is actually simple. It's almost like donating blood. The blood is taken out, stem cells are separated, and the rest is returned to the donor's body. In just a few hours, the process is complete. And the body naturally regenerates stem cells again. But let's come back to the big question. Why do cells get damaged in the first place? There are three main reasons. 1. Genetics. Some people are simply born with faulty genes. About 5–10% of cancer cases are due to inherited mutations. 2. Aging. As we grow older, DNA damage piles up. That's why cancer is more common in people above 50. 3. Lifestyle. This is the one we can control. Around 42% of cancers are linked to lifestyle choices. So, what can we do to lower the risk? Don't smoke. Almost 1 in 5 cancer deaths are caused by smoking. Avoid alcohol. It contributes to about 6% of cases. Maintain a healthy weight. Obesity is linked to 8% of cancers. Protect from UV rays. Sunburn and tanning damage DNA. Eat natural food. Avoid processed food, added sugar, and harmful chemicals. Stay active. Exercise regularly. Stretching, cardio, and strength training. Get vaccines for viruses like hepatitis B and HPV that can cause cancer. Cancer may sound unstoppable, but the truth is, a large part of it can be prevented. And for those already suffering, stem cell donation can bring them a second life.